Good morning. Today is June 2nd, 2025. Can't believe we're finally in June. I wanted to show you guys a package that just arrived this morning. It's not like a secret. I had it sent to me, but I wanted to show you guys because I'm super proud of our first ever 3D promo box. Kind of give you a full look around. 200 milligrams caffeine, this little lightning bolt icon, 0 sugar, no artificial dyes. And if you see close, we have like this little speckled kind of texture that's sort of the theme on all of our packaging. On the side we have our tagline, Energy Evolved, 3D energy drink, again with the slogan. And up top, to me this looks like the Infinity Stones from Avengers, kind of same vibe, and especially with the little light coming out. So dope. Literally, my Wi-Fi here at my house is called Stark Industry. Obviously a fan. Come here, open it up. And look at that. Greatness demands evolution. To achieve what you've never had, you must become more than you've ever been. 3D. We have the Liberty, watermelon, blueberry mist, cucumber melon, and strawberry lemon. We sent this out to a total of 95 influencers. Heidi kind of helped me create and beef up the list that I had. We have another 50 kind of on deck. We've never done, as like simple as this may seem, we've never actually done this for 3D in its whole history of being a company. So super proud of that. I'm gonna show you my breakfast super quick. Same thing, 7 ounces of 90s and bison, quarter cup of cashews, onion, spinach. We're gonna eat this and then head to Alphalete. We have a busy day and I'm gonna take you guys along with me. In a recent video, we removed all the chandeliers that we have here at the current house and replaced them with ones that we're essentially gonna stage the house with when we sell it. And this morning, a crew came and took some more of our furniture from, she's so excited. Wait a second. First off, I think this picture's super awkward because you can see my feet and it's just so large, and yeah, it's a family pre-cats, but yeah, there we go. We have some couches and stuff like that over here. So we replaced with this one desk, which honestly, I feel like we should have had a desk in here the whole time because we never used the couch that was in here. Now we have desk, 2 chairs. Those are definitely, that whole set is 100%, and that's coming with us to the new house for sure. This is a chandelier they're gonna stage the house with. But yeah, slowly but surely we're making progress to get all the stuff we're actually gonna use at the new house over there. Let's go, Donna, come on, let's go. Nah. Come on. Something so sick. When you walk out of my office, I turn this way to walk down the hall, and what I see become more dead center just gets me fired up by the time I reach the hallway and gotta, go where I need to go. Love it. But right now I'm about to check here in the studio. We're shooting with Cora and Freya, 2 athletes that we have on the team. They're trying out and shooting pump for the very first time. So I have to find out what they think. What's up, guys?
Hey, look who it is.
Can't see shit. What do you guys think of the music? Or not the music. What do you guys think of the leggings?
Oh, fire.
I think we 11 out of 10.
11 out of 10?
Yeah.
Like, how are they different than Amplify?
More compressive. Also, of course, yeah, the waistband more compressive. Honestly, overall, I think they're more compressive.
Yeah.
But also, the glute pump is like perfect.
Yeah.
It's not too much, like that contour. It's not too much, but it's
Hell yeah.
enough.
Hell yeah. Like, noticeably different, though?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
For sure. Yeah.
Ray, what do you think?
I really like the waistband as well. I feel like normally they're like super high.
Where is her waist at?
But instead it sits sort of high on the sides, but then it sort of dips in. And the same on the back, I feel like it dips.
Yeah. It's like a really good mid-rise, I feel like.
Yeah.
And we have a high one coming out later in the year.
I love that.
Yeah. I've been talking on my channel how I'm so anxious about pump because it has to be a huge moment.
Yeah.
from your perspective, like what do we have planned? A few things you can share.
Well, essentially drop 3 is pump with other stuff. So pump's going to take the brunt of our marketing. We also have stuff for plans for our customers when you get pump to kind of participate in the reveal of pump. Also, we're reaching out to multiple people who they've never even heard of Alphalete but are interested in fitness whatsoever, having pump be their first introduction to that. We're going head to head with the equivalent or close to the equivalent of pump from other brands and doing direct comparisons. If you ever tried this brand, this is how pump stacks up against it. Essentially, we are putting our names behind pump, saying this is going to beat everyone else's best. That we're doing some crazy giveaways that kind of take something from you too. If you want any of our pump leggings, that's all I'll say.
That's the one I'm doing next week.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be. You're gonna have to sacrifice something for pump.
So that's a little bit coming for pump. Yeah, I'm putting a lot of trust through marketing. So if it doesn't hit, no, I'm kidding. Pre-workout ingested, and this is week 2 of my hypertrophy phase. So I did this exact same workout last week, but this week, one thing that's different on the very first movement, which is this Cybex chest supported row, instead of doing 3 sets, we're doing 4 sets. Next week, I do 5 sets. So that's one way we're adding volume and intensity to this hypertrophy phase. The first exercise of every single workout. Week 2, I add a 4 set. Week 3, I add a 3rd set. So I'm just gonna film 1 set per movement that I'm doing. We're going 8, 8, 16, triple drop set. That's 1 round. I also have a few form tips that my coach gave me from last week that I'm gonna be implementing this week. Essentially, I'm putting the seat a little bit higher than I did last week. Last week, I was like really pulling low like this and kind of overstretching. So here, I'm trying to stay a little bit more upright and just keep my shoulders down, but still let them stretch, but while keeping my chest up and shoulders down instead of like really caving in. Drop the weight. I'm going down to 150. Dropping down to 112.5. Now we're going 16. Exercise number 2, we have a pull down. We're trying to stay very upright as opposed to like arching back and leaning back. We're doing a 1/4 rep down by retracting the scapula down, then stretching at the top, and then doing a full rep. So I'll show you what it looks like. So we're going here. Now we start. Boom. That's 1. Retract. Up. 2. Retract. Up. 3. If you've never heard of Versa grips, I'm not sponsored or anything like that, but I've been using them for years. By far, the best straps on the market. You essentially hook them like this over any bar, pull the slack out and pull, and they help minimize the forearm involvement and get more out of your back training. So 100% recommend. I like the Pro ones. They have a new one called the Extreme, but yeah, I find that the Pro works perfectly. Before showing you the final superset, I wanna show you my outfit of the day. I'm currently wearing the new AeroFlex tank. We have a seamless bonded finish here around the neck and around the chest. You guys can see how well this shirt just fits everywhere up here, but you have room on the body. The fabric is smooth, stretchy, and cooling to the touch. The bonded hem at the bottom, so that means when it's glued, you have a seamless, clean finish. And this bonded hem is extremely stretchy. It's been tested with all these crazy machines to be sure everything snaps back into place when they're done. For branding, you have this silver reflective logo on the left, as well as the A logo here on the back center neck. For my joggers, I'm wearing my favorite jogger Alphalete's come out with in the last 2 years. These are the Apex joggers. The waistband on here is so soft, smooth. You can hide the drawstrings by just putting the cord in or out. So if you want them exposed, you can have them exposed. If not, I kind of like to keep them in. Cuff on the ankle, same silver reflective branding that's on the tank top. Panels on the side, zipper pockets, cuff at the bottom. They're just amazing. I'm wearing a size extra large on the top and then a medium in the jogger. You can use code Guzman to get anything Alphalete. I'm telling you guys, the products we've been coming out with for drop 2, you started to see them there. That's the new standard of everything men's moving forward. And you guys are gonna love them. They're the best products we ever made. Go check them out. Now let's get on to this final movement. We're about to do a superset curl with the rear delt exercise. Grab the easy bar. We're gonna do a triple drop set. It's gonna go 12 reps, then 10 reps, and then 8 reps. Dropping the weight every single time, trying to keep max load. So trying to still stay as heavy as possible every single set. We're doing a semi-pronated grip. So that's like this little curve on this easy bar. I like to, instead of walking away, stand pretty close to the machine so the cable's more in a straight path. Chest up, arms are locked. Like this, 12 reps. Full stretch at the bottom, flex the tricep. You flex the tricep because that means you get a full stretch in the bicep. 3, 4. Drop the weight. I'm dropping about 20% of the load here for this next set of 10. No rest, right into it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dropping about 15% here. Your reps here should look just like the reps on your first set. Breathe, slow. Okay, we're gonna superset with this over here. So in front of me, I've got a 15, 12 and a half, and a 10. We're doing a triple drop set once again of bent over. I'm just gonna get into it so y'all can see. Rep scheme, we're going 15, 12, and then 10. Feet here, lean down. 1, 2, 3, 14, 15. Drop it. That was 15 pounds, now I'm going to 12 and a half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 pounds. 10 reps. 1, 2, 3. We're doing that 3 times. Final thing we have to do for this workout is going to be a stretch. It's called a GPS Y fascial stretch. I'm not great at it. I've been getting a little better because I have it a few times a week. But essentially what we're doing, you're laying on the ground, start off like on your hip. You want this and these here, like this, to be pretty much 45, 45. And with your upper body, you're going to get into a push-up position. And what we're going to do from here is the top leg is gonna go back, and then you're gonna reach with your arms like this, as far as you can. And you hold this for 1 minute, then do the other side. Oh, you feel a crazy burn. All right, we're back in my office. Right after my workout, I had my post-workout shake, which had 1.5 scoops of protein with 1.5 scoops of a fast-acting carb. 30 minutes after this, I'm actually having my post-workout meal from Alphalete, so I want to open this and show you how delicious. Oh, she knows. Pickled red onion, asparagus, broccoli, underneath 6 ounces of chicken, 200 grams of sweet potato way underneath there. I load up on the veggies to help me with hunger and keep me full. This is pretty much the most exciting meal of my day because I get my carbs post-workout. So, yeah. Next meeting of the day is gonna be adopt or drop. That's what we call these meetings, where we pretty much have final decisions to eliminate anything from our winter drop. This will be the first one of 2026, and just kind of really nailing it down so we can just like click all the buttons and go.
So the first one is
I am telling you, there is no better feeling than freshly organizing all of my supplements for the entire month. If you're new here, I am currently taking a ton of supplements really for my blood work, just to really try to optimize everything with my new coach. It's broken down into supplementation 3 times a day. I've got my AM container here. This is like the heaviest of everything. And then we've got our PM, and then we go into the evening one. And last but not least, my travel case. So this one, I divide up the 21 days by 3. So I have 7 days of AM, 7 days of PM, 7 days of evening. And I just keep this one handy for when I travel. And that is a beautiful sight right there. Today is June 3rd, which means we're 25 days away from the first summer shredding show of the season. If you guys are new here, summer shredding started off as a vlog series with myself back in like 2013. We eventually grew it into like an online competition. And then in 2017, we actually booked our first venue to host my very own bodybuilding show with the transformation class included. Now, since then, we've evolved into from single shows into seasons, and we have this big championship at the end of the year that started a few years ago. And so we're giving out like $120,000 at the championship this year, and we have 4 shows this season. And you have to qualify for the championship by placing top 5 at any of our shows this year, or if you qualified last year, place top 5, then you're automatically qualified for the championship. That's a quick summary of your summer shredding. But what I'm getting at, the fact that it's coming up and the fact that it has so much momentum this year and so many signups, like more than normal, I'm fired up to stay in shape for that entire duration of the season. It's gonna start June 28th and it's gonna end September 14th. It's kind of like perfect summertime goal to hit those shows, be able to maintain a really nice physique. Yeah, just like a nice personal challenge for myself. So before I show you my breakfast, which you can already get, I'm just gonna show you. It's bison, cashews, spinach, and onion. Nothing different. I'm still on my new meal plan, which is pretty aggressive. It's 90 grams of carbs, which is lower carb than I've ever eaten. It's higher fat though than I've ever eaten at like 74 grams a day, 235 grams of protein. My scale number hasn't dropped in like 2 weeks since starting this meal plan, which is gets annoying for sure, but I see the physique changing, and I'll kind of show you quick. So I'm definitely feeling like tighter, but I feel like I've got a super kind of fucked up version or thinking process, because the fact that I've 100% been way leaner in previous years. Obviously I used to compete like every single year and I would get peeled to the bone. So like I know what me being peeled to the bone looks like and feels like, and I'm not there yet, but I do like how I look. I'm very happy with like that I've been able to kind of maintain visible lean 6-pack this whole year. I've never done that in my life, so that's like a huge win. I am trying to challenge myself, like by June 28th when our competitors are coming and stepping on that stage. I want to also challenge myself not to step on stage, but to push what's comfortable right now and bring a leaner physique. I don't really have a weight goal per se, but I definitely don't want to be hanging around 196. I'd rather be hanging in the low 190s, and I'm just trying to break that scale to keep moving. I'm gonna eat this breakfast, have my first meeting for the day, and then we have a hard ass leg day today. Like brutally hard leg day, which I'm gonna take you guys through. And we gotta go do some errands. Dohan's here, we're editing some short form content. Hope you guys have been enjoying that short form on YouTube Shorts, on Instagram Reels, on TikTok. But yeah, busy day, so let's come along for it. How do we properly communicate with people? How do we properly suggest what we would like to see from them? Okay, so we've been making like no progress with Scarlett and Simba like being around each other. So today we're gonna be feeding them canned food between this glass door. We'll see how this goes. It's really just Simba I'm worried about, to be honest. Yo, I can't believe this is working. second meeting of the day. We have made it to the new house. I'm meeting with Hanny. Heidi ain't here, so we're about to get some shit done. She had some work stuff that she had to attend to, so it's just me and Hanny today going over pretty much everything we kind of talked about last video. It should all be in motion now, and we're gonna go over floor plan for the addition and a bunch of stuff. But first, we need 3Ds. Which one do you want, bro? Cucumber? You haven't tried it?
I've tried any of them.
Water? Okay, then
Which one do I start with?
I mean, I think Heidi will yell at you.
Yeah, I
if you
should.
do that one.
Here, in the new one, yeah?
Yeah,
Take
first
one
one.
up.
I'll let you take my, yeah, you can do that, then take a sip of this one.
That's good. It tastes like a candy.
Yeah.
That's really good. This is really good too. It's
Go for it.
It's 1, 2, 3. So we're measuring where the extension is gonna fall right about, and I measured it out with my size 13 shoe, and we land right at the 4th pole. So this far away from the house.
Those, like the one,
black one, the dark black,
3,
yeah.
4, so this one, right?
No, this one right here, 4th. Not including the brick. Start after the brick, lined up with this pole.
I feel like you're on 5.
No, 4. You don't count the brick. The first black, second black, third black, 4 black. So all this is the house.
And will it be just as wide, so like where you're standing?
Wider.
So it'll be like,
It's wide. It's the same with your side, out with my side.
essentially all Heidi's closet.
Yeah, literally.
The most expensive part of this addition is going to be the fact that we're on it, like kind of like slant. So
You
we have
gotta
to
fill it. Yeah, they have to fill it and then build a slab because they have to consider the slope. And you see all those 4 tanks. This is all septic. Where all the crap is. They're gonna break this down, fill that hole. We're moving septic there. Yeah, past the extension.
That's the most expensive part of the addition. Moving septic and concrete slab.
Moving septic, filling, slab, and then of course like the build out, but this is more expensive because we have to raise it so high to be flush with that level.
Got it.
And then you have to do gradient slope after for the flood water. Like when it rains, the water won't like puddle up.
The great thing about this addition right here is that all of the backyard, so like the pool will just be completely blocked off from the street. So it's true like
Privacy.
full on privacy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of comments that, from our thumbnail last time that we need a new roof. This is cement tile roof.
Yeah.
That's good for like 100 years. And it's been 20 years.
Yeah,
so.
no, it's meant to last long. We're gonna pressure wash it anyways. There's one spot we're gonna patch and fix, but the new add-on will be metal roof, which is even better. That lasts forever. And then all the upstairs bathrooms are demo. They're done.
They're done?
Yeah.
See them?
Yeah. End of this week, go do all the hardy backer, and then next week we'll tile, put the plumbing.
All the bathrooms upstairs have now been demoed. So just a little update. So we can have documentation of this. Here's number 1.
And so we'll do Heidi's 4 sculpture, and then there's gonna be a floating cabinet here, and we're gonna have an art light over a picture of like the engagement of Egypt. So it's like a whole Egypt vibe.
So this whole wall, if you guys see our current house, we can put a B-roll clip now, but we have these Egypt sculptures that Heidi and I bought when I proposed to her on that trip. That's like her favorite thing. So we're gonna bring those 4 and put them 1, 2, 3, 4. And then here will be a nice like picture light of like my fat ass proposing at 232.
This used to be like curved shelving for bottles. I'm gonna straighten it out, put shelves with undermount lighting so we can put bottles or Legos on display here. That wall is all out. Fans are coming out.
Yeah, this is crazy. This looks already better, not gonna lie.
I'm just gonna sheetrock this, Christian, and leave it smooth, level 5 smooth, just like super minimalistic.
No arch, right?
No arch. Just keep it clean. Because you see how much it opened up? The Roth brought it like almost to here. We opened the rest of the space up, so it's much taller.
Way nice.
It makes it look bigger, yeah. But yeah, we're gonna keep it simple and cheap because this is gonna be a whole built-out cabinet for the TV. It's more like that family chill area.
This would be like the cloud couch.
Yeah, it's gonna be cloud couch, and then your current dining table will be here for like games, snacks, you eat while you watch TV.
We have all the furniture
Yeah,
is all coming and filling this whole game room and stuff.
Yeah.
Like it's good.
The only thing we'll need to get is living room and her formal room and a dining table. So in this room, we're demoing everything, but the cabinet, I told him we might just straight line cut that, make it more modern, sand it all down and paint it monochromatic. Because the screen is legit and the thing behind you is there. So this could be like a cool screening room if you want for future.
I think we just demo go like literally bare
Start
bone.
fresh later.
But I kind of, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the idea of carpet being in here.
That's why I texted you about last night. I think I want to re-carpet, but
Re-carpet.
nice carpet.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking the same ones that we're doing the runners for the stairs.
Yeah.
Copy paste it here.
Yeah,
So it's cohesive.
I'm down for that. I think that'd be great.
So get rid of this.
Get rid of that.
Keep it just all walls and floor.
Walls and floor.
I'm gonna replace the sconces with like cool modern sleek ones, not
Okay.
too expensive, but it'll have some dim lighting in here.
Okay.
Unless you want us to eliminate these, but I say keep them.
Keep those?
No, just keep the electricity here.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get like modern sconces.
Yeah.
I'm taking all these cabinets out.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're taking this shit out. We're just gonna leave it bare bones.
Yeah.
Sheetrock and
Do you carpet same as there?
Do you want? I was
Or
thinking one or the other.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Done.
Damn.
And we added these on top too for retractables, so you can get storage whenever you need stuff up here. I thought you guys would be in here, but so it's all
Nice.
storage. Yeah. This was your 2 washer dryer sets. And then here we got the clothes rod coming to hang dry cleaning,
Nice.
so the house manager can keep everything organized.
They're cutting the sinks in today. That's one update. 2 update in the kitchen is that this right here above the stove is going to get covered in this same Taj Mahal material. And update number 3 is that this little arch here, so from right here up around, this is going to get slatted with the same Taj Mahal as well. So it'll be kind of just there, sinks going in. Then just, we got to finish the fridge, right? And that's it.
Appliances will come
Yeah.
in.
We're back at Alphalete. It's now 1:52 p.m. and it's time for a pre-workout meal. Ooh, today I just decided to go off plan. I'm having myself a double chicken quesadilla with, just kidding. That's Dohan's meal. Look how good that looks, bro. That looks thick, right? 8 ounces of cooked chicken. I always weigh my protein cooked. Broccoli, pickled red onion. No carbs. Really wanted to just go straight into my workout, but the hunger's already there, and if I'm a little hungry going into it, I'm not gonna last. So this will fuel me up. I asked Shawley to hit this leg day with me. I asked Max if he wanted to hit this leg day. I asked my dad if he wanted to hit leg day. Dad has some work downtown, so he's busy. Max said he's scared to hit legs with me. Shawley, we're working out chest on Thursday. 3 no's today. You already trained legs yesterday. Nabil's with Paige, his fiance right now. Yeah, it's just a solo dolo today. And it is scaring me a little bit.
Change of plans. I was adjusting my stance on the pendulum, like the angle of the platform. Smacked my head so hard on the back of the pendulum, and yeah, it's like, ow. Is it bad? It's not that bad, right? No.
Probably gonna need another one now. Yeah, no, we got another. Do you want some ice?
Yes.
There you go. I can't even see it. Boom.
Yeah, we're gonna go home. That sucks.
I'm ready to hear it. I was about to hit legs, and I just slammed into the pendulum squat on my head.
Yeah, this thing's come out of nowhere, didn't it?
Yeah, come out of nowhere,
bad?
bro. Yeah, I mean, it's not like stitches, but
I know you got a picture. Show me a picture.
it's on your phone, right?
All right.
Yeah.
So now,
A little heavy on the head.
so now you're going home.
Yeah. I'm done.
Did you run into it so you didn't have to do legs?
Maybe, bro. You
Big
said
brain.
you said no. Shawley said no. My dad said no.
Well, I've seen you do legs when we were in like Vail. It doesn't look like a fun leg day.
No, I'm kind of happy to be honest.
Like, hit me up when you want to do chest day,
No.
arm day.
You want to hit chest with me and Shawley on Thursday?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of that pendulum.
She's gonna beat the shit out of the pendulum squat. What's up, dude? All right, so this didn't hurt at first. I think I was just like hyped, and I was, oh man, I could still hit. I am feeling weird now. So we're wrapping this vlog up. Hope you enjoyed it. I think it was a pretty fun one. It was just kind of like me and the camera riding along, 2 days. Yeah, thanks for watching.
Sorry, Ray.